Sorry, excuse me. I've been recently, evil energy has intensified. So I can't speak properly. I didn't realize that. I was watching a video against covert narcissists. So my energy is low. I'm just now trying to share this on Facebook. So thank you for the help, Europeans, Americans, about covert narcissists. Since I've been online, a weird thing has happened that I didn't get any headaches with Salahadin here. Now the molestation and all has intensified. If someone can find out where this person is from, I will be very grateful. Salahadin, from Saudi Arabia or Pakistan. So as I was searching in Surah Namal, Tafsir, I found something here. A Pakistani has written this, it seems. Today on 24th Shawwal, 1391 Hijrah, the commentary of Surah An-Namal is complete. The Indian Army has unleashed full-scale war against Pakistan since Shawwal 14, and its airplanes are pounding Karachi heavily. Bombs are being dropped regularly every night on civil population as well. We are all dead. Was I there? There is a complete blackout at nights. The houses get jolted with the explosion of the bombs. But by the grace of Allah, there was no break in the writing of this commentary. During the last 10 days of war, 20 pages of the commentary were written. Subhanallah. So this is what it's... So waiting for someone to come here. Maybe they can help me find out. Give me some... a call to offer has already told me that Salahuddin, it doesn't seem like someone from Saudi Arabia or an Arab. Arabs don't have time for this kind of a thing, but Pakistanis do. So I don't know what this is. Okay, the energy has intensified as I was listening to a video against how to deal with covert narcissists. Right, this and on this tafsir on. Let's see if I can now find it here. Surah Namal. I can't rest. Is this guy from Pakistan? A very demonic energy started. Surah Namal, Ayat 91, Tafsir. I don't know who's in this. So I'm kind of shocked because he is using Saudi Arabia. We Shias also have some. We have a great covert narcissist here, whom the Shias defend. Where's the tafsir? Today on Shawwal 24th, 1391 Hijrah. This is a Pakistani site? It's aeroplanes. The Indian Army has unleashed full scale of war against Pakistan. So someone an enemy of India, Pakistan, Muslim. My goodness, what is this? So I thought I would bring this to the attention and report this for the record and for the report. We'll keep a report and record of this reported. So this Pakistani is this a Pakistani website? Oh my God, I better get out of here. So be sure to come here and not lie or go back to your lies. Should I let this person abuse? It's like a very spiritual, psychic attack. Get stronger. Should I let this person come here and, give them a little 4 hours, 3 hours like that, so they would not attack me on the psychic level? It's a Pakistani, not an Arab. So they're attacking me a lot. I think he wants a lot out of me. He's a psychic rapist. And what's this now? Oh, Prophet, I have only commanded. But it doesn't say I. Oh, no. Please don't give your emails. Salahuddin, you say, Salam, may peace of God be always with you. And then what you do is, you go back to your lies. So you go back to your lies now. How can I accept this from you? I will not entertain you anymore. So I've timed them out here. Because I cannot entertain liars. Going back to their lies, no matter what I say. So since he said he's Saudi Arabian, I don't know, whether there's a backing for him here also from UAE. So, anyways, I'm dying anyway. So this the if you go back to the lies, Shias also. What can I do? But I will go on. You want to go back to the lies? It's your choice. What can I do? But I would not stop saying this, that religion should not be imposed on others. Your religion, no matter how great you think your religion is, or this prophet is, or his family members are, or the Sahabas are, but I don't think. I believe that the religion should not be imposed. Everyone has the right to believe what they want to believe as long as they do not encroach upon others' rights and others' beliefs and not harm anyone. You can continue believing in what you want. So live and let live. Okay? This is the thing. And I will not stop from exposing the lies of this religion because it's tried very hard to use Allah to do this, exploiting the one God, the oneness, perhaps the power, some power, which is in nature, which moves everything you can see, right? This power that is there in nature. So the one unseen God. And sorry I've been in this terrible. Let people live. Live and let live. And this shows in the end, the ayats, and it also shows that not only force applied, but that these polytheists were killed. And this city was sacred. And it was like like the Jews would say, wait a minute, sacred city. Did the Jews say this city is Israel or a country, God's land? Say, oh Muhammad, I've only been commanded to worship. No, it's not like this. Here it says, only I am commanded. This would mean that only this person is commanded. If you read the ayat like the word by word, isn't it even in Arabic like this? Innama, only I am commanded that I worship the Lord of this city. Here it means that only this person. Salahuddin says you can always have your belief in Muslim countries. Salahuddin now has come. Salahuddin, I have to time you out again. You are just full of lies. corrupted country like Pakistan, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, we cannot at all believe in. Breeding ground for terrorism. Minorities. Blasphemy against minorities at the drop of the hat. We cannot believe in Pakistan. Neither can we believe in Iran. Neither can we believe in Saudi Arabia. How can the Shias believe in Saudi Arabia? How can the Sunni Muslims believe in Iran? See, oh, Muhammad have... No. Only I am commanded that I worship the Lord of this city. This could be coming from either Israel or Yathrib. Maybe polities, yes, mostly. So you can't believe in this Quran. What lies, even the Shias, you can't believe in. Shia Quran expert, you can't believe in. The money, spoils of war, money going to Fatima Zahra. My goodness, thank God Abu Bakr stopped this, snatched it away from her. There's some, can someone, some honest person who is a neutral researcher look up this, this ayat here. There is an ayat which says that I'm commanded to worship one God, one Allah, or something like this, let's see. But the Lord of this city, indeed, no, not one Allah, but here in Surah 39, ayat 11. Indeed, O Muhammad, indeed I have been commanded to worship Allah, being sincere to Him in religion. I cannot trust in these Islamic websites. Never give them your email. Could be a Pakistani. Pakistanis I cannot trust at all. And how can it be this Anita Rai also? I was thinking again. You know this lawyer Lahori, he's got a sister in UK. Azam and Rai. Salah. Oh my God! Here is a rapist. Oh my God! This guy. You have been. This is the one from Lahore. So I think his sister in UK wrote this. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Essential. She's not Hindu. Oh my God. This, okay, look at this, huh? No, the introduction, sorry, I have to go back. Important note. The author has written books of being overwhelmed by the lives, okay? But that as long as she lives, God willing, she will publish Lady Zainab and Soul Ownership, sorry. And then she has this. I have been asked, my dear ones, I have been asked to introduce the essential woman. There's some information about how I came to write this book. The story really has its beginning in a serial of dreams. And she noticed showing her face living. She now, you can from Hindu become Muslim, and why you afraid of showing your face here? What a deception. I mean, this is the height of lies. The Shias can use someone, or the Sunni can use someone. This is really something. Anita, oh my goodness, my Hindu friend. You see, we were desperate to stop the Sunnis in Pakistan. I have been asked to introduce this. Beginning in a serial of dreams. The story really has its beginning in a serial of dreams. As I'm writing this note, the days have begun to grow longer and warmer here in London. It means now we have no more light than in the cold, dark, foggy. And Pakistanis, they have good correct accent. मारते हैं ब्रिटिशर्स की लेते हैं in different months of an English winter. And the light is the driving force. Is what happened. Allah, Allah, khair salah. What is this happening? Every author is at some point asked, where did you get your ideas for this book? Well, I got mine the very moment I knew I will never ever recover from the sheer impact of one look at the face of Muhammad. Muhammad came to my dreams on the foot of my bed. I don't even remember him. He's in the plain dress. Shalwar kameez wearing. Beige color. Alright. What a face light I notice. See, as a Shia even. Ordinary man looking. Nothing special. He looked at me and I could not help but to respond to the immense grace. Oh my goodness, what nonsense. And then through these visitations, what you become what you become. How can Muhammad come in the dream of a Hindu? Nijis. Quran ayat, Surah Tawbah. Impossible. He killed polytheists. Offensive wars against war? Offensive raids, besieging, killing. Surah Tawbah ayat. What? This shaitan coming? Light, even Lucifer light in the Bible, we are told. And visitations, many others, in which his household members too have visited me. Nijas. My soul has experienced the deluge of light, these singularly powerful images of embodied peace. What are you making us laugh? And commitment are the sources of my ideas. Like Zainab came and told her what happened. Jaweria never came to tell her what happened. The real women who were raped never came to tell her what happened. The real martyrs in Makkah, but the Hindus would say, don't worry, they will be reincarnated. The Hindus who believe in reincarnation. While the other was equally busy spinning enlightening ideas through my mind. I settled like she got these ideas not from any other book, Shia book, but Muhammad gave it to her in her dreams, it seems. My heart knew that Muhammad would be nothing but pleased with my decision to write the book. Why you not ask Muhammad in the dream? Next time he come, you ask Muhammad, right? This a sheer lie, I tell you. So against Hindus and Frick, why you bring Anna Frank in on this? What is happening? Marianne Williamson, before we, my goodness, seems like her brother was with her. Well read, I must say. Salah, salah, khairs. Allah, Allah, khair, salah. like they say. For the moment I would concentrate. My goodness, what the lies you are saying. Zainab, daughter of Fatima and Ali. You don't know. Like, for goodness. Is this right for you people, Joeria bint Harith? Is this right? Muhammad paid a ransom. Joeria bint Harith. I mean, the Muslims will rejoice, but this is against human humanity. It's against, like, lost a total of 10 men. Only one Muslim was killed by mistake by a helper. Juwayriya bint al-Harith, daughter of the Banu al-Mustalik chief, was one of the captives. Marriage to Muhammad. Oh my God, give me strength. After minimal casualties, the Muslim forces were victorious. Among the many captives was Juwayriya, whose husband Mustafa, so Mustafa is not the chosen one, only Muhammad. Mustafa means the chosen one. It's, I think, a variation of this word is in Surah Jinn ayat in the end. So you can see that. So how can Mustafa's name, how can Muhammad take Mustafa's name? And there was another false prophet by the, coming from the Muslims. And this false prophet had Muhammad, the name of Muhammad, right? So Mustafa bin Safwan, the chosen, had been killed in the battle. So the chosen one was killed. The real chosen one killed him. And that was Jawariya's husband. She initially fell among Muhammad's companion, Thabit ibn Qais ibn al-Shamas. You don't have a choice. Let's say if they even say, these Muslims, that, Moses is, the Jews have this. Well, couldn't Muhammad be better than Moses? And, abrogate. And can't he help without marrying, making, just help? If you don't want to make her your sister, you see, in our Islam, a wife, she gets more than even the daughter that is older, she won't get that much than the wife that satisfies. Boom, boom, boom. She initially fell, okay. Troubled by this, Juwayriya initially fell among Muhammad's companions. Come on, you can do better than Moses. You're the best, exalted moral character, seal of prophet. Verses, things are being abrogated, what are signs of Allah are being abrogated, cancelled. Jews' Sabbath day is turned now to Friday. He has turned it. Changed. Why couldn't he change this? By just giving her shelter, and her father is alive. read through this. Troubled by this, Jaweria sought a deed of redemption from Muhammad. Muhammad proposed to marry her and, as a result, freed her from the bondage of of Thabit ibn Qais. And consequently, I mean, how can you hide? I don't know how Shias don't take this, right? And what they take about Jaweria. How, I mean, Muhammad married, after killing her husband, she fell into the hand. He could not change the law of Moses about war captives, women, children. And I don't know why the Shias don't give details about this. So, anyways, this is not Shia, this is Wikipedia. The Life of Muhammad by Ibn Ishaq. Ibn Ishaq, if you take Ibn Ishaq, then you'll have to take what he did to the Bani Qurayza. How he killed Huway, how he beheaded, all that. So that's why the Shias ignore this completely, I think. For their interest, they have to. Muhammad proposed to marry her and as a result freed her from the bondage. Bondage as a result. Shahzadi Jaweria. But no, Shahzadi Zainab, she's gone to her father's city, Kufa. Why is she standing? So I become like Yazid, or I become like Aisha. History repeats itself. And I will make war with Ali. If you try to hurt me, Shias, because I leave this religion, one day I will take, you try to hurt me. You have no right to hurt me. You think Muhammad and all this, Ali has given you a right. Look at what you are doing to other women, marrying them. So consequently, my goodness, ameliorated the condition of our captured tribe. Also this incident was described in more detail. At the first opportunity after her capture, she went to the Prophet and pleaded her case with him. It makes me feel sick. She told him that she was the daughter of a chieftain and used to command. Oh, Zara, I feel like crying for Zainab bint Ali, mother. Shahzadi Kufa, after having lost. But her husband then, after having lost a beloved, two children also, yes, own a Muhammad. Nothing recorded that this Jaweria have two children. Where they gone? How can you believe like this? She told him that she was the daughter of a chieftain. Oh goodness. Okay, Prophet So she pleaded with the Prophet to take notice. No, wait. Where I stopped. She pleaded her case with him. She told him that she was the daughter of a chieftain and used to command her. Yeah. And because of her unfortunate circumstance, as if he doesn't know. Oh, Allah has not told them as yet. Because of her unfortunate circumstance, she found herself in this helpless position. From a throne made of gold, she had fallen into dust. Dot, 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 dot. How could she possibly live the life as a slave? She pleaded as a slave. Ooh, she pleaded with the Prophet to take notice of the pitiful and desperate condition in which she found herself. I'll tell you where the Sunnis and Shias would rejoice, feel very proud. The Prophet was moved, oh, Ya Rasulullah, subhanallah, was moved by her sorrowful plea and asked her if she would like to live as a free woman. What free woman? She's going behind curtain, confined to a room. Wives of the Prophet, women of the Prophet, and be part of his household. If he paid her ransom. Now, in this state, he's taking advantage of her. And he's told her that he's going to pay her ransom. How in the... Yeah, she's been cornered, right? Shias can't see this. Shias won't see this. So thank God for the Western world giving us Google search and all this. And now information, Wikipedia. So there's citation here. She had never in her dreams expected, but it come to Anita Rai in her dream. Never in her dreams expected this offer. Moved deeply by this, who are you kidding? Moved deeply by this unexpected elevation in her status. She exclaimed she would be, oh my goodness, why are you putting words in her mouth like that? She would be more than happy to accept. What could this poor lady do? Mahmoud Ahmad Ghadanfar, great women of Islam. Does she have a choice? Sometime later, father and all the men of her tribe. So, who had been freed, also accepted Islam as their religion. I mean, how stupid can we get, right? If we rejoice in this, the father, alive captive chief, her tribe, she was living in gold, go in dust. And where do the spoils of war go? To Muhammad. So he took all and gave her some ransom. And to his daughter, you have one daughter according to Shias. Or some Shias say if he has more daughters, it goes to her, his household, Fatima and all. So he pitied her finally, and he gave ransom money to her or what, and she would like to live as a free. Okay, yes. Sometime later, Her father and all the men of her tribe who had been freed also accepted Islam as their religion. Who had also been freed. Consequently, she was married to Muhammad, this poor lady. You don't know how life would have been, but I would have wanted to die. But she had to free. She was a chieftain's daughter. Consequently, she was married to Muhammad, oh God, the Islamic prophet, when he was 58 years old and she was 20. I wonder how old her husband was. Oh my God. Thus placing the marriage, the marriage in 627 to 628. She was married to the Prophet for 4 years and died after him. So this such an old man says, marry me. I will pay you ransom. Father is there as a captive while he's sleeping inside with her. I mean, what kind of morality? Forget morals. Think of this as a mercy, compassion for this lady. Her tribe has, okay, like her husband has been killed. So she had to do this. I haven't heard of someone who uses Allah to do all this. What happened here? 2 months after Muhammad returned from the expedition of Qarat, he began to hear rumors that the Banu Mustalik are preparing to attack him. On rumors. So he sent a spy, Buraidah ibn al-Hasib al-Aslami, to confirm this. The Banu Mustalik also believed that Muhammad was preparing to attack them. Which side are... of course, you Muslims would believe in Muhammad's side. The Banu al-Mustalik also believed that that Muhammad was preparing to attack them. So they, in turn, sent a spy reconnoiter to explore the positions of the Muslims. But he was captured and killed by them, by the Muslims. The two armies were stationed at a well called Al-Muraisi near the sea, a short distance from Makkah. They fought with bows and arrows for an hour, and then the Muslims advanced rapidly. They surrounded the Al-Mustalik, Shaitan wins the war, and took the entire tribe as prisoners with their families, women, children, herds, and flock. Surah Baqarah 204 and 205 coming into my memory. He's the one, God, who has called Allah to witness in his heart. But he destroys, plunders, and is the ferocious, fiercest. So, 200 families were taken. 200. The battle ended in full victory for the Muslims. Shaitan Akbar, Shaitan Akbar. Shaitan Akbar, Shaitan Akbar here. 200 families were taken as captives. 200 camels, 5,000 sheep, goats, as well as a huge quantity of household goods, which were captured as booty. So I'm in a lot of, haven't, I mean, sorry, this, I don't know, molestation, bodies being attacked inside. 200 families were taken as captives, 200 camels, 5,000 sheep, goats as well. Someone help me, please. Household goods, quantity of household, the household goods. Oh my God, I'm thinking of Shias. How they cry for Zainab, honor Muhammad. I mean, there has to be something. In उर्दू जैसे ताली एक हाथ से नहीं बजती है, दोनों हाथों से ताली बजती है. You see, in Urdu they say like, there's a saying that, when you clap, you have to use both your hands. Oh my God, 200 families. This is a merciful prophet. Shias haven't done proper research on this. Just leaning on the family of Muhammad, so done on them. The Mustalik lost a total of 10 men. Only one Muslim was killed by mistake by a helper. Juwayriya bint al-Harith, daughter of the Banu al-Mustalik chief, was one of the captives. Shias, why don't you please do research on this? All the time, you see, you are not following the martyrs. You are not crying for the true martyrs and the true oppressed. You haven't done. You reject Ibn Ishaq. Okay, where can I find about Jawaria? In, we had this book where Muhammad helped widows. Not war captive slave girls, nothing like this. No details. So, names of those widows. Let's see about Jawaria. Anything written by Shias bint Harith. Let's see if we can find Shia. Wicked Shia. I can't read. Jawaria bint al-Harith. 2 years before, was one of the wives of the Prophet. After her husband was killed in the Battle of Banu al-Mustalik by Muslims, she was captured and became a slave woman. She asked the Prophet to help her gain her freedom, so the Prophet bought her and freed her. Bought her and freed her property. Then the Prophet proposed to her and she got married to him. Jawaria has narrated few hadiths from the Prophets. No, this name and now we have this. Her original name was Barra, which means a beautiful woman who entraps her husband. But after her marriage to the Prophet, Barra, and so where is her husband's name? Let's see. But after, is it mentioned here? But after her marriage to the Prophet, he changed her name to Jawaria. She, like other wives of the Prophet, was titled as, Ummul Mu'mineen, we know this. Her father was Al-Harith, Abi Dirar, the head of the Banu Mustalik tribe. and she was from Banu Mustalik. She was subclan of Khuzai tribe. She was called Al-Mustaliqiyya and Al-Khuzayya. Al-Khuzayya. Marriage to Prophet. After that, her husband was killed. After her husband was killed in the Battle of Banu Mustalik, she was captured by Muslims and became a slave woman. She asked the Prophet, she didn't fall in the hands of, she became a slave woman. She asked the Prophet to help her gain her freedom. The Prophet bought her and freed her. Then the Prophet proposed to her. Are you sure I'm reading Ex-Shia? Then the Prophet proposed to her and she got married to him. As a mere dowry, the Prophet freed 40 slaves of Banu Mustalik. Muslims followed the Prophet and freed all the captives from that battle. She was 20 when she was married to the Prophet. She narrated few hadiths. Okay, this is not important. Her husband's name, Jawaria, passed away during the reign of Muawiyah in Medina. Marwan bin al-Hakam, the governor of Medina, performed her funeral prayer, and she was buried in Al-Baqi cemetery. What was her husband's name? Her husband was killed. After her husband was killed in the battle of, it's not given, you see. You know why? Mustafa, Muhammad Mustafa. Shias, you're hiding her husband's name. Unknown. Shaheed. True Shaheed. And so how did this war take place? According to Shias. So Shias, really, we cannot trust in your these commentaries and all coming from one side. Your the daughter who was given too much spoils of war, and he's taken too much. And from here too, as I read from the Sunni hadiths, Islamic sources, Shias don't have a very trustworthy account of this. Can't trust the Shias with this. Even though I have no rest, please can someone, a spiritual person, someone I can trust, help me with this? Oh my God. Oi, get out. Stop your evil thing on me. Stop it. Pakistani rapists. Psychic rapists also.